Alright, what is up, everyone? Good to see you, good to see you. We are back. What's up, Dawn? Justify, good to see you again. Demondius Wolf, nice to meet you. I don't think we've ever met. Oh, it looks like I have to use my mouse for this. We're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I've never played this game. I know things get a bit weird in it, so that's been spoiled for me, but besides that, I have no idea what it's about, and I'm excited to just jump in and see what it is. Enter your name. Jump, man. All right, let's do this. First things first, you save. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance. In the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. How was everyone tonight? I am ecstatic right now. Beating Blasphemous takes a big, heavy weight off my shoulders. I was really scared that we would be stuck on that game for quite a long time, but we got out of that hell. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Okay, I'm not going to read everything, because my voice will die. I feel like this, I almost feel better off running away. There's Sayori, classic anime eyes. This is going to be a weeb. Hey, it's Wednesday. We're having a Weeb Wednesday. Wednesday. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I said I'd stop and wait for you. You seem like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Jumpman. Practically weird, and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. How many of you have played this game so far? Never heard of it. I finished it twice. Damn, dude. I bought it, but I haven't played it yet since I'm afraid. Well, Demondius Wolf, I hope we can be brave together and get through this. Pretty traumatizing experience. Okay, well, we might all need to have a group hug after this is done. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Demondius, I don't know if you're part of the Discord, if you've subscribed, but please subscribe if you have not already. I really appreciate it. And there should be a Discord link in the description of this video. So if you have a Discord and you want to hang out with us, that would be awesome. I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oof. Calling out our boy. Doing good. Glad to have you here. Jake puts on some fun streams. Thank you, Don. Appreciate that. Yay. That's who I was talking about, Cape, but I wanted to keep it to myself. How are you, man? Good to see you. Oh, this is so nice. This game is very relaxing compared to the last one. Well, relaxing for now, at least. clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. Were any of you part of the anime club at your high school? I wasn't. The anime people there were kinda weird. Which is mostly the case. For us millennials. Sailor Moon anime? Yeah, it is, Dawn. Sailor Moon is actually a great anime. I've watched all 220 episodes or somewhat, and I love it. I will suggest you, if you have some time, you should finish it in one stream. You two might pull some strings, and it's a short game. Don't ask why. I saw that it's like 4 hours long. It was on at 5 a.m. before I went to school. Damn. I was in preschool when Sailor Moon was out, and it was on at like I think like 11 before I went to preschool. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Captain Planet, hell yeah. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. Captain Planet. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. She was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. What's Jumpman's voice like? I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I feel like Jumpman's a real fucking nerd. I'll stop by for a cupcake. I'll stop by to play some Cuphead, okay? Yes, let's go. Friendship. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake, like Homer for a donut in The Simpsons. Treehouse of Horror 4, I think. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. The section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. What year are we? Are we third year or are we second year? Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. Don't call me new member. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I guess Monica is going to be the leader. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Jumpman, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes. Well, we're gonna get along. I love cupcakes. What is everyone's favorite flavor of cupcakes? Says that quietly in my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Didn't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you both. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Just by going after looks, which girl do you think you will like? Probably Probably Monica or the purple-haired girl. That's right. It's great to see you again, Jumpman. Monica smiles sweetly. My favorite cupcake are the ones other people pay for. Agreed. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Justify with his fucking... Damn. Everything you say, bro, I'm just like, uh-oh. Something bad's gonna happen. Nice pick so far. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. I'm an anime shonen protagonist. No, actually, a romance. Sorry, not shonen. Romance. Come sit down, Jumpman. We made room for you. This is a freaking harem romance. Come sit down, Jumpman. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Oh, that's my strong, bad female voice. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? She's so tall, her freaking head is going through the window. Jeez. Still feeling awkward. I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki, what are you freaking out about, Justify? Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little Neckos. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Kawaii. I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Ching. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Okay, always save. I turn the cup around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why do you think me? It's not like I like you or anything.
Have you ever heard this story before?
Made them for you or anything?
I thought you technically did, Sayuri said.
Well, maybe. But not for you know, you, dummy. Baka.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. No, that's me, fuck. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I don't read. I forgot how.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. She has never read a book either. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Wieners up? Yeah, let's get some wieners up, bros. Get some hot dogs in chat. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. But what I can tell, Sayuri's aloof kooky, Natsuki's brutish cutesy, Yuri's deep-rooting, Monica's brains beauty. Pretty much, yeah. Nice assessment, DW. I want sweets. Well, Momo, didn't you want something else to eat before? I forget what you wanted. I want a donut. I want a cupcake. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the Bay Club last year? Dude, am I in love with this girl or something? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Cookies. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I don't know. Who here reads? Do we have any book readers in chat? What's the last book you all read? I think the last book I read was a comic. A Marvel comic, probably. I think that's the last book I read. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. Yo, when's the festival arc? What is everyone's favorite school festival arc from anime? I fucking love school festival arcs. They're always fun. The last manga I read was Twisted Wonderland. I never heard of that one. Read. I never read a book in my life. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best! You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I've heard of that book. I heard it wasn't very good. The book pamphlet for my IKEA chair. Nice. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jumpman, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Steel Ball Run? Nice. I only watched JoJo. I don't read it, Justify, but I'm very excited for the Steel Ball Run adaptation. I know everyone considers that like the best JoJo part, so I'm really excited to see it. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, and I'm clearly bored of her talking. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, Steel Ball Run has colored manga if you change your mind anytime soon. I want to read it, but I want to watch it, and I want to be excited when I watch it, because the JoJo anime is so fucking incredible. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't this a game with deep psychological elements as well? Are we getting a little meta? Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Yeah, foreshadowing! Classic literary device. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. Who's your favorite JoJo? Joseph, by far. Part 2 Joseph is fucking hilarious. Mojo Jojo. That's also a good... Damn, my bro right there. Yeah, dude. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? Nani? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind at last club meeting. I don't know how I'm going to keep up with these voices, Scott. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. And give that back.
Fine, fine.
Hey, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Saradi sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not kawaii.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. And for obvious reasons, your poems probably suck. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more as comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. Yuri Prob's my fave. Oh yeah? Momo, have you played this game before?
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
You beat it once? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and have ourselves some frosty chocolate milkshakes. Then next time we meet, we'll all eat them. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. There are multiple routes and one true ending. Well, we'll do one route and see what happens. Still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was joining this club. Still have other clubs to look at. Yeah, I want to join the anime club. But I'm sorry, I thought.
Huh.
Jump, man. Oh, okay, Momo. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yay! Yes, I'm so happy. Hey, you really just scared me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official.
Welcome to the literature club. I don't remember what voice I did for Monica. Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Jumpman, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Well, please don't, Moon Jumper. My first time playing. Also, welcome to chat. I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Jumpman, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because you always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that... Fine, just have a box of tissues ready to wipe your tears with. Oh boy. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Marshmallow. That's cute. Heartbeat. Melody. Cry. So if you're doing a certain character, you can repeat it if you mess up. Breathe, prayer, landscape, peace, despise, uncanny, daydream, despise. I'm gonna pick all the evil stuff. Inferno. Yeah, I beat the other game, Rob. Beat it in like 20 minutes, so it was a very tiny stream, and also good to see you, Rob. Agonizing. Anger. Pickle, pink, excitement, swimsuit. 9 people watch it? Hell yeah. Unrestrained. Explode. Scars. Melancholy. Suicide. Horror. Tragedy. Defeat. Unstable. Graveyard. What else we got? Shame. Sadness. Jumpy. I spent way too many hours memorizing the members' words. I pray for you. Alright. I don't know what I'm gonna get. Intellectual. Fear. Infallible. Promise. Peaceful. Secretive. What do you think so far? What's this game about? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen yet. Is like the game gonna change now to satisfy my answers? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. It will change in about 3 hours. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. I know that much. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jumpman. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry he told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga? It would be manga or manica. Monika just says we are Doki Doki and does a backflip. Hell yeah. Manga is literature. Moonjumper, please subscribe if you have not already, if you're enjoying the stream. And if you want, you could join the Discord and hang out with us afterwards if you're down for it. But I appreciate you watching. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jumpman always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me busy working without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Jumpman can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Jumpman? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. It better be cupcakes. Is that so? Aw, dude, is she gonna give us a fucking book? Ugh. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. Oh! A book! Nerd alert. Ugh. She picks up books she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Is the book going to be haunted? Is it going to be about gargoyles? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so... I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. God, my throat's already killing. During the poem section, depending on what character words you do the most, in the poem section, you get a special scene with them. Okay. Okay, so I did pick Yuri. I felt like it was going to be her. She felt like the depressing type. She's best character in my humble opinion? Probably. Seems like the type. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, it's about murder. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Foreshadowing? What? Foreshadowing? Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jumpman? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. 'Cause you're in a ghost story. I like Natsuki or Sayori. Those are like the two I don't like. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, like Griffith from Berserk. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided immorals interfere with the villain's plans. She the villain? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I'm literally playing Doki Doki right now. That's awesome, Niomaz. Berserk reference, let's go. I got 1,000 of them. Tell me what? Tell me why not? Awful song. I haven't lost interest or anything. And what a coincidence. Yeah, for sure, dude. Hope you stick around for a bit. It's my first time playing it, so I don't really know what's going to happen. How about you? Is it your first time playing too, or you played it before and you're doing a replay? I'm at 98% completion. Oh, shit. So you're a big fan. I have over 10 hours on it. Damn. 28 hours. Whew. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. Well, now, Maz, I'm happy you're here. Please subscribe if you have not already. And if you're interested, we do have a Discord server where we all hang out. And if you want to hang out on my other streams later on, it'd be awesome. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. Whoa. I've got 3 new subs. That's crazy. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Who's your favorite so far? I like Yuri the most. So I'm happy I got her. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Some smelly man sitting next to me with horrible taste in manga is quite repulsive. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start at the prologue. That's what I'm doing right now. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... You really apologize a lot, don't you? It's 5 a.m. here. Have to go for now. We'll probably join the next stream. Alright, Justify. Thanks for stopping by. I have the free one, Niall. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work right. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Still peak. Nice. Have you guys ever read with another person? It's horrible. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. You're both nice, Moon. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. I've played the PC version, which wasn't Plus, and then I have the PS4 Plus version. Nice. So you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page for me, so I turn it by my own volition. Oh, the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. It's freaking hot in my room right now, and I need to open the door. Where was I? It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment, but Jumpman. Save. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Ah! What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time you all shut up. We might have enough time if we... You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. I want to see my poem. It should be about death. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read it a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. Then you never read again. I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I gently open the door. Who should I show it to first, guys? Yo, TNT Dynamite 50. Yuri, Monica. Okay, I'm gonna flip a coin. Oh, nope. Momo also wants Yuri. Okay, we'll do Yuri then. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Nani? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time recently. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Unable to find an excuse. Okay, I'm going to take a little break from my my throat. Have you been spoiled at all for this game, or are you playing this completely blind? So pretty much, I know things get weird, TNT Dynamite, but that's it. I don't know to the extent. I know things get a little depressing, but that's it. Yuri is the evil one? Great. Nah. I thought Monica was the evil one. Learning by example. That's gonna be a little biased though. She's the perfect one. Alright, Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Well, I hate it so far. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. A little full of yourself. Hoo hoo. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I didn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Jumpman. Me too. Okay, we'll do Monica next. Alright, thanks Moon Jumper for stopping by. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway. Want to share your poem with me? I don't think so. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Ow! It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's true. I'm already playing. I'm 2 steps ahead of y'all. Damn. I'm thinking about doing 2 streams for this game, though. 4 hours or whatever is a lot of reading. And I don't think my voice is going to be able to keep up with that, sadly. Alright. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. It kind of sucks. Claude, what's up? Thanks for coming. Playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know if you ever heard of this game. It seems to be quite popular with the younger crowd. Nope, might not last long. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. I wish I could play this blind again. TNT Dynamite, please subscribe. I don't know, did I tell you the spiel? I don't think I did. Yo, Andrew, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah, Dynamite, if you want. Always. My mic or the game sound? Sounds fine to me. Yeah, Dynamite, if you want, there is a Discord you can join, and we all hang out there, so if you're having a fun time, feel free. You sound like a developer. And please subscribe. Works on my PC. Well, let me see. Maybe that's a little better. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain explodes. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself. Any other way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a new pen. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Thanks. I guess these two other girls don't really matter. Siri, this is a good poem, Jumpman. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. Wow. Thanks for the ode of confidence, lady. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks. Alright, let's see your poem. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. No. I want breakfast too. What is... Okay, question for chat. Ham, bacon, or sausage? What do you prefer for breakfast? I'm a bacon guy. Always bacon, then sausage, and never ham. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Yeah. Alright, finally, Natsuki.
If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home, Jumpman. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. I'm not a miner. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort.
We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Well, teach your own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you that you were gonna like it. I like it. Nani? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, it's complete and utter shit.
Wow. Guess that's everyone. Oh, you're in for a ride, I'll tell you that much. Welcome, Rayman the Prodigy. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Please subscribe if you have not already. And we also have a Discord to hang out in if you're enjoying your time here. There is the link in the comment, in the description of this video. I'd love to have you over there. But thank you so much for coming by. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? What the hell? I got like 5 new subs. Holy crap. Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be kawaii?
I know that. I just meant your writing is quite horrendous and you should be embarrassed at what you accomplished.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but no thanks.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for
suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Jumpman did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all...
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect an inferior life form to know anything about it. And Jumpman liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he preferred it over yours.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Jumpman appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy and write a shitty poem.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jumpman started showing up.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Jumpman! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader. Wow! Not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to your Jumpman.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jumpman?
Well...
How'd I get dragged in this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. We're gonna make... We chose Yuri, man, so... That's how it's gonna go. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all.
Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this would have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defined only because she can't handle the pressure.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without worrying, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She didn't really need to do that. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Jumpman, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about you, no. I would never do anything so shameful. So, what did Natsuki say? Yeah, well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. That went horrible. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say I had the best one.
It was alright. Well, mostly, but everyone was so rude to me.
Nice. Between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Jumpman, it's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Okay, let's do this. All right, we got another. We gotta pick a bunch of words again. Melancholy. Cage. Depression. Scars. Fear. Death. Pain. Secretive. Oh, okay, you can see who jumps. Horror. Oh, interesting. Doki Doki. My god, 100% completion is so long on the plus version. Damn. When does the crazy stuff happen? Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, actually, okay. It looks like I got a lot with this girl instead. Oh, don't worry, it's coming. After the weekend. What's up, Maeve Arnold? Thanks for coming. Please subscribe if you have not already. It'd be great to have another person be part of the community. And we also have a Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, There is a link in the description. Please follow it, and you can be part of it, and we can all hang out and have a good time. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Jumpman to give me all his money. Don't get me involved like that, sorry. Besides, Jumpman gave me all his money already. I got too absorbed into my book about prostrating bad children. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Did I say the right word? No, I didn't. Crap. Maybe. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. You did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I needed to trick Natsuki into making cupcakes. Come on, give me more cupcakes than that, Sayuri. Yeah. A cookie? Isn't a cookie what Momo wanted? I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Hugs the cookie. So good. I bit my tongue. Dude, she's just trying to eat all the cookies. Just Monica. What is up, the best 2K22 player of all time? Thanks for joining. Hey. Dude, we have a cult? We got a cult in chat? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. She's shady, guys. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What? Where are you two off to? We're just, Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's none of your business. Yo. Yo, Yuri just told Monica to back the fuck off. Diva. Because I'm in love with you. Po Buddy's nerfect. Why would I hate you? Friend, you say? Jumpman, I really like being friends with you. No. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Let me fix my chair. Yeah, that's better. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Jumpman, do you like oolong tea? Has anyone in chat watched Grand Blue, the anime, or read the manga? Oh yeah, anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do it any less when I'm making tea for others. If I'm not an expert on tea or anything. And you noticed. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. There's so much reading, guys. God damn. Freaking light novels. Whoa. Hey. She's ruining everything. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? I have no friends. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. Alright, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptoms, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its play phase and reflects a much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. And I feed myself again. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Who should we do next? Sayori, Natsuki, or Monica? Monica? Alright. Best 2K22 player of all time. Please subscribe if you have not already. We also have a Discord. So if you would like to hang out after the stream and chat with all of us, you can join the Discord. There is a link in the description. Or Cape will post it. Thank you, Cape. What's up, Cape? How are you today, my friend? I give my poem to Monica. I'm good, man. How are you? Very good. I started stream very early so I'd have time to beat Blasphemous. But then Blasphemous was over with in like 20 minutes. So I said, okay, I guess we're going to start Doki Doki a little earlier today. But that means we're going to stop stream relatively soon. I saw you play a bit of Blasphemous, and when I came back, you repeat it. Yeah, pretty much. I think I tried twice. I died the first time, and I think I won the second, so it went very well. Yeah. Just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? All right, save me. That's not foreboding. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me. Very nice. I don't know much about this game, to be honest. All I know, Cape, is that this game gets a bit freaky. That's it. Is Monica a freaking program? Bit freaky is an understatement. Oh boy. What the fuck? Okay. She knows. She knows she's in a video game. So, you know something's wrong. she's in love with me, bro. So I'm guessing Sayori is just putting on this big front, right? Sayori. And she's like this happy person, but inside she's very troubled. I want to see Jake rage. Well, we saw enough of that with Blasphemous Dawn. And I'm going to stay away from those really hard games for at least a while. I'm sure we'll run into something very difficult in the future. Yeah, you're right about her. Good observation. Yeah. I saw that, like, during the last, when you have to, like, choose your poem words, a lot of the words that I thought would be for the, for Yuri, she got instead. A lot of, like, depressing words. So, I'm seeing something. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What the fuck? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Which poems do you like the most? I like the first year students so far. I have to see her second poem first, though, before I make a definite statement. I like the simple and clean ones. More dreams, friend of a friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. She's like hiding stuff. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I finally put them from the shelf one after the other. Hold them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle up. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends. My friends who aren't smiling, they're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Okay, she's going a little crazy. No. You finished the game. Nice work, Neil. Neil. That's awesome. Oh, I didn't even get to read her poem. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Nah, she doesn't like you. Yeah. Because I started with Yuri, right? So Yuri has been working on posters. I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica, yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sorry's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. They're babies. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. It will inspire others to do the same, and the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that what literature is all about. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. I don't know. I know we all do, and if it all takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. 2 minutes? Dude, their poem's 30 seconds. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Hey. Hey, someone joined. Who joined the Discord? Thank you. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh, I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Am I getting close to like the halfway point? Okay. Yeah, on average, takes roughly 3 hours to get to the crazy stuff and about 5 hours for a solid playthrough of a game. Okay, well, I can't do 5 hours tonight, so we're going to split this game in half. We'll do 2.5 hours today, and then we'll do 2.5 hours tomorrow. So we might just get to the creepy stuff tomorrow then. My meadow. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri. Even Jumpman liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's, well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick up on that challenge a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, now who's next? Natsuki? Huh. Natsuki really fucking hates me, bro. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. The poem is called Oh no. Oh, she's in love with me. Doing it for other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can do... Alright. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Yep. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well... Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Saturday's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Sorry, I was spacing out. Oh no wonder. I would walk home with Yuri. Hey, Anti-Dino 15, how's it going, man? Oh, Andrew, you're still here, dude? I'm doing good, dude. How are you? Okay, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Andrew, you got some new shoes. That's very cool. Jake, how long to stream? It's going to be for another like 35 minutes probably, and then we'll call it. And then tomorrow we'll finish this game. Okay. Peaceful hope, desire, anger. She's pain. Firefly's dream, destiny, intellectual, no, horror, memories, damn. Okay, I think I got a lot of her, Yuri's. Oh, the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Oh, it's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all the kinds of delicious food. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Who here loves fried squid? I do. Fucking calamari, delicious. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? No, not the goober. No. Awful. I didn't say I don't like it. Because it's right in your name. Ma-ika. That's not how you say my name at all. I haven't had it either. You guys should definitely open your mind to new tastes. It's really good. If you guys ever go to like a sushi restaurant, they usually sell it. So it's very nice. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sauri's anyways. Hey, Joester. Ika is Japanese for squid. Also, squid is great. Yeah, I had an inkling that's what it meant, Maeve. How are you, Joester? Yeah, guys, you could all like the stream. That'd be awesome. Really appreciate it. Dude, I can't believe I beat Blasphemous. It felt so good. I don't know if you went and watched the VOD, but I was glad to get it over with. Turn the room. Yeah, dude, it's a pretty epic final battle. I think it took me 2 tries to finally beat it. The desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Saori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Yeah, it's tough. It was a very tough boss fight, but I gave myself one of the trinkets or whatever you call it, where like you don't get hurt by magic as much, so that helped a lot. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't remind me. Good. You killed me. Yeah, I saw this like final form, like his final true form. I think that his final form was like the red version of him, and I was like, oh, do I have to fight this guy? Was Joester lying to me? But thankfully, no. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I think so, right? That's the true ending for him? I didn't see the 8 arms, but yeah. Because when I was like Googling final boss for Blasphemous, I saw like the red form. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, Joester, I don't plan on going back to that game anytime soon. But I did have a fun time with it. It was a lot of fun. It was just hard as hell, dude. I worriedly glanced at Harry before turning back toward everyone else. But I'm sure if I got all the power-ups and like the items, it'd be much easier. I was like super weak. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. It's your shovel night? That's fair. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayuri recently, since they've been preparing for the festival. They must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Jumpman, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jumpman. You usually know a lot better her than I do. Yeah, but she's really... How are you liking Doki Literature Club? I'm liking it, but it's a lot of reading, and these light novel streams are a little tough to get through, to be honest. It's hurting my throat. God. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Not my problem. I just want to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? That's like me, caring about my Discord members. If you have not joined the Discord, please do so now. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Jumpman. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably should say too much, but Sari talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sari is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Jumpman. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Oh shit. Alright. Meaningfully? What the heck is this game? It is a light novel that became very famous a few years ago. And I don't know why completely, but I do know the game gets very dark. So we're gonna wait and see what happens. It's really disturbing, I'll give you that. I know Sari told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? It's peak. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. It is peak too. Hey, it's getting some high praise. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Right, didn't even do anything. Alone my thoughts. I'll do anything creepy like that. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy with Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings, or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Jumpman, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Suri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her, but in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Don't look at me! I'm a monster. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you're unaware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very unfortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Love. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Why am I being so kind of a jerk now? It is what it is. Nothing personnel. Bro. Is there like memes about Monica being like, okay guys, time to show our poems? The main character low-key is a jerk. Yeah. Kind of feel it. Dude, there must be Monica poem memes. Monica with a K, bro. Alright, let's start with Yuri. Yeah, there are actually. Nice. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example of chasing after. Isn't that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. Good job on the poem, Try. I never thought it would feel like this. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Jumpman, during lunchtime, I ate myself. Did you know that? I devoured my arms and my legs, and now I am nothing. In fact, I always eat literature. You could say I really enjoy reading. She ate poop from the toilet. Poop! Well, that's one way to put it. But books are so full of poop. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good pal. Alright, question for chat. Who's a character from a book series that you want to be friends with? Who do you think would be your best friend? Cheerful people always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Or Grim Doomhammer from Chronicles of War. Yeah, I'm sure you and him would get along quite well. You're starting to look like him, so... I'm not a know-it-all, Jumpman. You see, officers, I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to eat. I like to be friends with Samuel Tarley. He seems like a fun guy to hang out with. You could, like, roll him down a hill. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too... Yo, lady, I just wanted to read your poem. You've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. Well, you're also starting to look like Hodor as well. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Yeah, Maeve. They just keep going and going. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The movie, the game. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. No, we read this, didn't we? Bathing in the distance. I think it's the red. Monica canonically uses Twitter. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises an arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Given up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. The others don't talk nearly as much as she does. Well, I did some slam poetry. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? Yeah, Joester, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Literally what I was thinking of. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was all about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. This one mean a lot to you? I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. You can. The poem is... Jeez, man. Actually, we should see how Sari's doing. I'm cheerful now. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can hardly already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't seem to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Yo, this lady puts the happiness of others way in front of her. Sorry, Yuri, but your poetry is trash, and you have no sauce. It's more like, hey, sorry, Yuri, I'd keep your poem, but I think it looked better in the trash. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Well. Yeah, no thanks. Next. Oh, thank God. They're just like telling me to shut up. I like that. Hi, Jumpman. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Cookie Slayer Sayori. What are you doing here, Sayori? Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Your style's gotten so refined, Jumpman. Rue's been teaching a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. Don't ban them. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and wait to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. And that's... it's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright, shut up. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. You're a real jerk, you know that? They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Alright. Let's see. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. East Turkestan, what's up? Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Twilight sky. Who wrote this? Monica. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and all we seek is... And what we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I'm here for the trash. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Oh, shit. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Yeah. Because she's a video game. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way and will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club. Don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Thank you, robot. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out?
Hold on a second. Mirror, did you say something strange just now?
Something sounded a bit unusual. That's right. You deviate from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. And in this video game, maybe. I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well?
So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori.
And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. She's taking a fat dump.
Ooh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. We love memes. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all of the 3D models of myself. Jake, your name is Jumpman? Yep, Jake Mario. That's me. Sari will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can. Guys, can you help me come with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No. That's not at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki's probably too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sari enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? Is Yuri's favorite genre Yuri? -2. About that, I love atmosphere. Yeah, her favorite genre is horror. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Jumpman. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. That's... Mind's adventure? I don't know. Here's a question for chat. Do you guys prefer sci-fi or fantasy? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Mona's is giving me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Jake needs a glass of water. Yeah, man, my throat. I know, Joester, it's hard to choose, man. Sci-fi on top. You mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Jumpman may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that.
How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making excuses for Jumpman to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't... Well, that's not the question, East Turkestan. You gotta pick one. Just what do you think? guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Jumpman to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I swear as well. I was just saying though. Oh man. Okay guys, who should I pick? I've been going down the Yuri route, but spending time with Monica might discover some weirdo shit. Okay, everyone's saying Sayori. Natsuki, Yuri talks too much. I want to ditch Sayori and make her super isolated. Because I bet bad things are going to happen. But it looks like Sayori won, so... Okay. To me, anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and when Monica said... Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Shit. Pick Monica next? Okay, because I want to pick Monica. Yeah, we all want Monica. Okay. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Suri as well. Maybe they should stop being difficult then. Yeah, I agree. Why do I have to choose? You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. Right, Monica's spitting facts right there. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Okay, well, I'm helping Yuri then. Are you serious? I don't like her. She's mean. Is a giant cookie gonna attack her? This game's a trip. Enjoy. Yo, what's up, Vanrick? Yuri's a yapper. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Jumpman picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature, I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden? I know I'm very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki is the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri's trying to sound like sorry. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something. Sorry. Okay, yeah. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I want to see everyone do their best, but with that... I was just playing a game before I joined stream. What were you playing, East? An arcade game, nice. Oh, you were playing the Sonic some Sonic Arcade or whatever you called it. Yeah, Sonic Arcade game. There's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's head out of here. My house. Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Jumpman. Can someone, like, print screen this? Don't underestimate yourself, Jumpman. It's a good quote. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Hedges and clippers and hedges and clippers.
I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows.
Be there, seeking, seeking.
Thank you, East Turkestan. I appreciate that. All right. So, is this a good place to stop? Or should I go for a bit more? More? Okay. It's shorter than the school days. I know, right? Because I'm thinking, like, should I just stop before the crazy stuff? You're really close to the end of Act 1. Okay, fine. We'll go for a bit more. You guys are here. Why not? Yeah, Joe started the piano. We'll play for a bit more. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Yeah, the music's great. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Jumpman. Oh, crap, dude. I thought... Okay, so... I've seen something while Googling images to put on my thumbnail. I saw something else. So... Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Yeah, everyone's been doing pretty good, Vanrek. No one's spoiled anything. It's been nice. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize it's the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival. Keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. Why is she smiling? But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. That's no good, Jumpman. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake of letting you join the literature club. You should have never joined the Doki Doki Literature Club. But this is my punishment. I'm getting punished for being so selfish, for being so shellfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. You really put me in a trap, Jumpman. They call me the Trap Man. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Jumpman? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Take the Trap Man. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring into waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Am I actually the villain? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is that you've never told me about this? Every villain is Lemons, also known as evil. It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you do is tell me. You don't understand at all, Jumpman. Evil! Evil! Water would be nice. That's me right now. I'm suffocating. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing some important things. Like reading. I know how much you love reading. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. How dare they care about me? It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. I was thinking about the actual, like, animal bat. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Yeah, dude, just like someone just chucked a bat at her head. Ew. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. That bats make for the best friends. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided to quit the Doki Doki Literature Club. Alternate universe where Ozzy was a baseball player. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Every path leads to lemons. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. I don't understand anything. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Jumpman. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could help me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was shellfish. I finally showed you what a horrible, horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt. I'm just weak and shellfish. That's all I am, a shellfish. First, we Doki. Then, we Doki. That's Doki Doki Literature Club. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But then your lemonade turns evil, and then you just wasted your time making evil lemonade. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Jumpman. Sayori, I don't care if you feel shellfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the Doki Doki Literature Club. First, we mind. Then, we craft. Let's Minecraft. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Jumpman! Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. But I still love you. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Jumpman, Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want to do is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself shellfish, then you have to let me be shellfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out how to buy some more shellfish. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Is that threatening her? I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Jumpman. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. It's gonna be fun, right? It's what I want, I promise. I think that'd be nice then. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I shouldn't just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri. You waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and heard you more than on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. I don't really like cell phones. What a sassy guy. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. What an asshole. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? At least I hope I got everything right. Yo, Goober's in the chat. Goobers. We love seeing goobers. I'm sure we'll be fine. We're gonna be stopped playing soon, Mood Jumper. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That'd be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. No, she's gonna find my unmentionables. Vanrik, it's okay. They're just excited. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Hey, Jason. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. As long as they don't, like, spoil actually what happens, I don't mind. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I'm just spacing out. It's fine. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancement. What? Have you ever heard anyone call decorations and other atmospheric enhancements? That's the first time I've ever heard atmospheric enhancements in my life. What the fuck? Okay, literally atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking that far. Of course, she's so cerebral. I'm gonna help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. That's great, Cape. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty insane person. Insane? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? Yes it is. It's something that I don't really like about you, actually. Oh, crap. That makes me feel so angry. And kind of angrier. Yeah, you need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Why is Jump Chan getting jealous, Jason? Let's see. Yuri rummages through a bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? That would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Jake, is Joester still in 1885? Yeah, he's there permanently. He's stuck there forever. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. That smells disgusting. Super smelly. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little shitty, don't you think? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose Jason for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jason enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Try 1777. Whoa, Joester's went back in time. Don't you think that it will be the perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Oh my god, dude, how much? Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We're gonna make 1,000 cranes. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut a piece of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative.
Let's get creative. What's your favorite idea? I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Jerry. Oh my god, yeah, Maeve. Jeez. Here's a marker, Jumpman. Long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Uh-oh, we're gonna get stabbed. 1776 is actually the year of the U.S. declared independence. Me right now.
Yeah. Well, actually...
Yo, Vanrix, thanks for screenshotting that. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Oh. Teach their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Oh boy. Yuri's freaky. They're just so pretty, I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Me. Nerd, TV, iPhone, laptop, watch, alarm, arcade games, console game. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess, but I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Like I'm some sort of ninja warrior. Where you even get a knife like this? Ow! Jumpman! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. Well, you should have told us 45 minutes ago before you started yapping. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my pen. It gives me a... she stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning. Whoa. She's a vampire. How could I do something like that? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little.
Freak!
What if she doesn't recover? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jumpman! I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the Jason oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Jumpman. Ha ha ha. I don't think I need one, actually. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and I'll be right back. That's right, East Turkestan. You tell him. Just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? Oh my god, she still wants me to make stuff? I shouldn't have listened to you guys. You guys were like, oh, it's faster than the freaking days. This is taking forever. We'll need about 6 cups of water. Put each tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. What? As if I really look like that. Get him, East Turkestan. You're almost through it. Don't worry, you got this. Thank you, Maeve. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise and daytime, with sunset and nighttime. It's almost over, we promise. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. I've got the perfect quote. It should be, don't underestimate yourself, Jumpman. You know, that's the perfect quote. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Ah, I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Dude, I hate painting. Just who in chat likes painting? I personally hate painting. I love drawing, but I despise painting. Joester likes painting. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Yeah, I vastly prefer drawing. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy, if that's so. Even if Yuri... Oh, Turkestan, I saw your NES drawing. It was awesome, dude. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Paintbrushes don't listen to me like pencils do. Exactly. I love the idea of painting, but usually my lack of skill creates truly abhorrent art. Yeah. I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. Yeah, I agree with all of you. Painting is just... It doesn't listen to you. Nothing ever looks right. I just don't know the craft at all. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into her. Ow! Yeah! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Ugh, I hate when paint gets on you. I end up using a microscopic brush to simulate a pencil, and at that point, I might as well just draw with one. Exactly, dude. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Yo, we getting a different view. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Don't forget to bring a towel. Is something wrong? Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. She's very purple. Purple is a fruit. Purple is my favorite color! It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the Jason oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. Yuri's my favorite girl, says Tayo Renee. What's up, Tayo? Good to see you. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she is unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful! In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Oh my god, thank god. Get me out of here. Ahaha, you say that like you're glad it's over. Was it wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Hey, Kaya, what's up? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was really hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks for herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yep. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to break tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot, you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Jumpman. Yuri takes closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Dude, how can I respond to her freaking poorly upscaled PNG? Jeez, she's all pixelated now. But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori, eh? Hi, Jumpman. Sayori, just now we weren't. It's okay, Jumpman. I just stopped by to say hi. Dude, everyone's cock blocking me. First Monica, now Sayori. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sorry, beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sorry, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room. My imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really sick that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Jumpman? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Jumpman. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica was right about what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Monica is up to no good. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. It's something that my entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
I'm scared, Jumpman. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayuri?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
It's true. Yeah, it is. I like Yuri. Go away. I was weak. I did this to myself. Jumpman! I like you so much that I want to die. What the fuck? That's how I feel. And that's enough. Zip your lid. Worsley, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Come on, come on. You'll always be my dearest friend. I have to. You'll always be my dearest friend. When you need most is for things to be like that. They've always been. You told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember, for being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Jumpman. I'll trust you with anything at all, so... She's trauma dumping now, Banner. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I still love you. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loud as she can. I'm just gonna slowly... My leg! I'm just gonna slowly walk away. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to her when I don't love her. That's even worse. I genuinely cried during the section when I played. Well, I guess I'm just an evil bastard. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Bastard. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. Okay, guys. We are going to take... That's enough for today. Okay. Thank you all for joining me. We will be back tomorrow to finish this game at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope you all came. Thank you for all being here. Wait. What? How much longer, Nail? Like 5 minutes, like 3 minutes tops. Okay, guys, we'll finish it off and then we'll. Okay, you got. Okay, for you guys, for all these new people, I will. But I'm gonna ask you all again. Whoa. Prepare tissues. If you guys are new to the chat, please join the Discord so you are notified when we begin tomorrow. That'd be awesome. Okay. And subscribe if you have not already. But I really want to thank all you new guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you old viewers as well. Thank you to everyone who's been here. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sari, but Sari isn't answering her phone. I started going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sari and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Jumpman, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sari with you. Yeah, she's overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Jumpman. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Whoa. How do you know about that exchange, psycho? You could have left her hanging this morning, no? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. I know everything. Did Sari really tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? Yo, Rob, you're back. It makes you really seem like the bad guy here. 14 people watching. Holy shit. I think that's a new record. Thank you, everyone, for being here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. 16 people. 17 Ocarina? Damn. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I've flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. Almost 20 now. Everyone, please like the video. That'd be awesome. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head,
Get on my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get on my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get on my head before I show you how much I love you. Get on my head before I first write this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Jumpman. What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so, well, alright. Just try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I have to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I'm doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house, isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. Things aren't looking too good. I really didn't want to have to enter the room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Okay, so... Oh shit. What the fuck is going on? What the hell? So sadly, when I was looking up images for Monica to put for my thumbnail, I actually saw this scene. So I knew something was coming. You left her hanging. Nail. Fuck. So sadly, I saw this spoiler. So this is a nightmare. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. But I didn't know about all that glitching. That was a little intense. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Seriously, I wasn't paying attention, so what the fuck is going on? Well, Rob, this game is very subversive. It displays itself as like a dating sim, but then it takes a huge twist. And I don't know what the twists are, but I just know the game gets very dark, and this is the point where things get crazy. It seems. Just yesterday, I told Siri I would be there for her. That's okay. The rest is even better in terms of horror. I can't wait. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarm. Remember, when continuing the stream later on, you should keep your game files open, accessible. Oh no. Who is narrating? I am. My swarming thoughts. Well, my character is. Lots of things to do in the game take place in the files. Oh my god. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough, and now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. Oh shit. Alright, guys. Well, it looks like she's been completely replaced by Monica. Or starting to be. So, we will be back tomorrow to finish this game. Thank you all for coming and watching. It was a lot of reading, but it got really good. But thank you so much. I will be streaming tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Be sure to join the Discord if you want to be notified. But if you're subscribed, hopefully you see the video show up. But thank you so much for watching, and take care, everyone.